Have you recently felt like the universe is going against you? Don't panic. This might be a sign that things are about to turn in your favor. Keep watching, and you'll find out the signs that your life is about to change. The universe communicates with us in subtle ways, dropping hints about forthcoming changes in our lives. These signals might seem small at first, but paying attention to them can lead to significant insights. They serve as gentle nudges, encouraging us to adopt a positive outlook even when facing uncertainty. Instead of viewing change as daunting, these signals remind us that it's often a natural part of life, offering opportunities for growth and renewal. Stay tuned to find out the signs. An intriguing signal that the universe may send us when change is imminent involves experiencing haunting sensation, inexplicable chills, or intense déjà vu moments that feel out of place. These sensations can be unsettling yet captivating, leaving us pondering their significance. These haunting sensations often arise unexpectedly, catching us off guard and stirring something deep within us. They can manifest as goosebumps running down our spine, a sudden feeling of unease, or a strong sense of familiarity in unfamiliar surroundings. While they may seem strange or inexplicable, they are often subtle reminders that we are connected to something greater than ourselves. Déjà vu, in particular, can be a powerful indicator that change is on the horizon. It's as if we are catching glimpses of alternate realities or past lives, offering us insights into our current circumstances. These moments of déjà vu may prompt us to pause and reflect on the choices we've made or the paths we've chosen, guiding us toward new possibilities and opportunities. By embracing these haunting sensations and déjà vu moments with curiosity and openness, we can unlock deeper layers of understanding about ourselves and our place in the universe. Instead of dismissing them as mere coincidences, we can recognize them as signs that we are on the right path. Even if it may feel uncertain at times, in doing so, we can navigate change with grace and confidence, knowing that we are always supported and guided by the mysterious forces of the universe. One of the signals the universe sends us when our lives are about to change is through our dreams and visions. These experiences can be vivid and unsettling in leaving us with a sense of foreboding or mystery. It's as if our subconscious is trying to communicate with us, offering glimpses of what is to come or highlighting aspects of our lives that need attention. These dreams and visions often feel prophetic or laden with symbolic meaning, stirring something deep within us. While they may be disconcerting at first, it's important to recognize their potential significance. They could be serving as warning signs, prompting us to pay closer attention to certain areas of our lives or to prepare ourselves for upcoming transitions. These unsettling dreams and visions act as messengers from the universe, urging us to listen and take heed. They invite us to delve deeper into our subconscious and explore the hidden truths that lie within. By embracing these experiences with openness and curiosity, we can gain valuable insights that guide us through times of change and transformation. Encountering recurring symbols, numbers, or animals that seem to appear with unusual frequency is another intriguing signal the universe sends us when our lives are poised for change. These symbols serve as subtle yet powerful messages, carrying hidden meanings and insights from the cosmos. Whether it's seeing the same number sequence everywhere you look or noticing a particular animal crossing your path repeatedly, these symbols capture our attention and spark curiosity. They often carry personal significance, resonating with our subconscious minds in profound ways. It's as if the universe is trying to get our attention nudging us to pay closer attention to the signs and synchronicities around us. These repeated encounters with symbols invite us to delve deeper into their meanings and symbolism. They may offer guidance, validation, or encouragement, helping us navigate through periods of transition and uncertainty. By paying attention to these symbols and their significance in our lives, we can gain valuable insights into our paths and purpose. These unsettling dreams, haunting sensations, and recurring symbols can leave you feeling adrift, as if you're trying to read a map in a language you don't understand. But what if these mysterious signals aren't meant to confuse you? What if they are actually invitations, gentle nudges from a deeper part of yourself, asking you to simply pay attention in a new way? This is where your true power begins, not in decoding every sign perfectly, but in learning to listen to the quiet wisdom already inside you. When you start seeing the same numbers on the clock, on license plates, or on receipts, it's easy to dismiss it as a coincidence. You might see 11 and think, oh, that's just a thing people talk about. Or maybe a certain animal, like a hawk or a fox, keeps appearing in your life in unusual ways. It's natural to feel a little disoriented by this, as if the world is winking at you and you're not quite in on the joke. This feeling of being out of sync is the very ground where change begins to grow. These symbols aren't a test you have to pass. Think of them more like gentle reminders from your own inner knowing. They are a call to pause, to breathe, and to look a little closer at your own life. You don't need a special dictionary to understand them. You just need to get curious about what they mean to you. What does that hawk represent for you? Freedom, a higher perspective. What feeling does the number 444 bring up in you? Stability. Support. The answer is already within your own heart. Let's try a small practice to help you connect with these personal messages. Micro habit when seen. The symbol log purpose. To build a personal dictionary of meaning and notice the patterns the universe is showing you, turning confusion into clarity. How to keep a small notebook or a note on your phone. Whenever a recurring number, animal, or symbol catches your eye, just jot it down. Write the date, the symbol, and 1 or 2 words about how it made you feel. That's it. No deep analysis needed in the moment. Signs you're doing it right. After a week or 2, you'll start to see patterns. You might notice you only see owls when you're worried about a decision, or the number 222 appears when you're feeling loved and supported. You'll feel a sense of connection and dialogue, rather than randomness. Common pitfalls. Trying to Google every single number or symbol for a universal meaning. The goal isn't to find someone else's definition, but to discover your own. Another pitfall is forcing it. Just log what naturally appears. Tie back. This practice directly addresses the feeling of being unsettled by recurring symbols, giving you a gentle, grounded way to engage with them instead of feeling confused by their frequency. Have you ever been home alone and suddenly felt like you weren't? A quiet shift in the energy of the room, the sense of a presence just over your shoulder. It's a primal feeling, one that can send a shiver down your spine. Your logical mind might rush to explain it away. It's the house settling, a draft from the window, your imagination running wild. But what if it's something else? Not something to fear, but something to notice. This sensation of being watched or accompanied by an unseen presence is often your own intuition becoming highly sensitive. During times of great change, the veil between our conscious awareness and our deeper knowing gets thinner. You're not going crazy, you're just becoming more attuned. This feeling is like the deep, silent hum of a powerful engine before a rocket launches. It's the energy of your life building up, preparing for a major shift. It can feel like pressure, like anticipation. Instead of pushing that feeling away, what if you could learn to sit with it, to find the ground beneath your feet, even when the air around you feels charged? This is about reclaiming your sense of safety and authority in your own space, both internal and external. Micro-habit 2, the grounding core purpose, to calm your nervous system and anchor your energy when you feel unsettled or anxious, especially when experiencing that unseen presence. How to sit or stand comfortably. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Imagine a thick, steady cord of light growing from the base of your spine, going all the way down, deep into the center of the earth. Picture it anchoring you firmly, like the root of an ancient tree. Signs you're doing it right. See, you'll feel a subtle shift in your body. Your shoulders might drop, your breathing might deepen, and the anxious, floaty feeling will be replaced by a sense of stability and calm. You'll feel more present in your body. Common pitfalls: trying too hard to visualize it perfectly. It doesn't need to be a cinematic experience. Just the intention of grounding yourself is enough. Don't rush the process. Give yourself at least 60 seconds. Tie back when you're hit with that eerie sensation of being watched. This practice provides an immediate, physical tool to return to a state of calm, reminding you that you are the master of your own energy. Think about the last time you met someone new and felt an instant, inexplicable connection. It wasn't just that you had things in common. It was a deeper sense of recognition, as if you were picking up a conversation you started long ago. Or perhaps you had a brief encounter with a stranger, a cashier, someone on the bus, who said the exact thing you needed to hear in that moment. These are not just random social events. When your life is preparing to change, the universe often sends messengers. These people act like catalysts. They might be here to offer a new perspective, to challenge a belief you hold, or to simply remind you of a part of yourself you've forgotten. Sometimes these connections are deeply comforting. Other times, they can be intensely challenging. You might meet someone who mirrors back to you your greatest insecurity or your most frustrating habit. It's tempting to get caught up in the drama of the relationship, to label the person as a soulmate or an enemy. But their true role is often much simpler. They are here to show you something about yourself. What if every significant person you meet is a mirror? What are they reflecting back to you? Micro-habit 3, the mirror reflection purpose, to transform frustrating or confusing interactions into powerful opportunities for self-awareness and growth. How to, after an intense or meaningful interaction with someone, take a moment alone. Ask yourself, what quality in this person is triggering such a strong reaction in me? And then, the most important question, where does that same quality exist in me? Be honest and compassionate with yourself. Signs you're doing it right: you'll feel a shift from blame or infatuation to understanding. Instead of thinking, that person is so arrogant, you might realize, their confidence reminds me of how much I'm holding myself back. The focus returns to your own growth. Common pitfalls: using this as a tool for self-criticism or blaming yourself for everything. This isn't about fault. It's about awareness. Also, avoid getting stuck in intellectual analysis. The goal is to feel the emotional truth of the reflection. Tie back. This practice helps you understand the purpose behind those mysterious, inexplicable connections with people, seeing them as part of your journey rather than random, unsettling encounters. Let's talk about fear. not the healthy fear that keeps you from touching a hot stove, but the deep, soul-level fear that keeps you in a job you hate, a relationship that drains you, or a life that feels too small. When a major life change is on the horizon, these deep fears have a way of coming to the surface. It's as if your soul is doing a spring cleaning, and all the dust bunnies of your deepest anxieties are getting kicked up into the air. Suddenly, your fear of failure, your fear of being alone, your fear of not being good enough, they're not just background noise anymore. They are loud, demanding, and sitting right in front of you. It feels terrible. It feels like a sign that you should stop, turn back, and retreat to safety. But the truth is, it's the exact opposite. The surfacing of your deepest fears is one of the most definitive signs that you are on the verge of a massive breakthrough. You cannot move to a new level of life while carrying the same old baggage. Your soul is asking you to look at these fears, to acknowledge them, so you can finally set them down. Imagine your fear is a compass. The needle doesn't point to danger. It points to the exact area of your life that is most ready for growth. The thing you are most afraid of is often directly linked to the thing your heart most deeply desires. For example, Maria was terrified of public speaking. For years, she avoided it, taking jobs where she could stay behind the scenes. But as she felt a growing desire to start her own business, her fear became almost unbearable. It was a constant, nagging anxiety. By looking at the fear, she realized it wasn't about speaking. It was about being seen and judged. And beneath that was her deepest desire to be seen for who she truly was and to share her message with the world. Her fear wasn't a stop sign. It was a signpost pointing directly toward her purpose. Micro-habit 4A, the fear compass purpose, to reframe fear from an obstacle into a source of guidance, helping you move toward what you truly want. How to when you feel a significant fear arise, don't push it away. Take out a piece of paper. On one side, write down the fear in one sentence. I am afraid of. On the other side, ask yourself, what desire is hiding behind this fear? And write down the answers. What I truly want is signs you're doing it right. You'll feel a sense of empowerment and clarity. The fear might still be there, but it will no longer feel like a wall. It will feel like a doorway. The energy shifts from paralysis to forward motion, even if it's just a small step. Common pitfalls: judging your fear or thinking it's silly. All fears are valid because they point to something you care about. Another pitfall is expecting the fear to vanish instantly. The goal is not to eliminate fear, but to learn how to walk with it. Tie back. This habit provides a direct, constructive action to take when you are facing your deepest fears, transforming that pivotal, often painful signal of change into a moment of profound personal insight. During times of transition, your body often speaks to you in a new language. You might experience unexplained physical sensations, a strange tingling in your hands or feet, a feeling of pressure on your forehead, or a sudden, heightened sensitivity to the energy in a room. You might feel a buzzing or a humming sensation, almost like your cells are vibrating at a different frequency. It's crucial to first rule out any medical concerns with a professional. But if you're healthy, these sensations are often signs that your own energetic system is recalibrating. You are literally upgrading your personal operating system to handle a new level of experience and awareness. Your body is preparing itself for the new life that is on its way. Think of a radio. To tune into a new station, you have to turn the dial, and for a moment, you get static and strange noises. That's what's happening in your body. It's tuning itself to a new frequency. the tingling, the pressure, the buzzing. It's the static between stations. It can be disorienting if you don't know what's happening. You might worry that something is wrong with you. But what if you could learn to listen to these sensations with curiosity instead of alarm? What if you could see them as proof that your body is working with you, preparing you for the next chapter? Micro habit 5. The body scan check in purpose. To build a friendly, trusting relationship with your body's signals and reduce anxiety around unexplained physical sensations. How to find a quiet place to lie down for 3 to 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Starting with your toes, bring your gentle, non-judgmental attention to each part of your body, moving slowly up to your head. Don't try to fix or change anything. Just notice. Is there tingling, warmth, numbness, tightness? Just observe it with gentle curiosity, as if you're listening to a friend. Signs you're doing it right. You'll feel more connected to your body and less afraid of its signals. The intensity of the sensations may even lessen as you stop resisting them. You'll develop a baseline for how your body normally feels, making it easier to notice what's truly important. Common pitfalls: turning the scan into another task on your to-do list and rushing through it. The key is slow, gentle attention. Another pitfall is analyzing every sensation and trying to assign a grand, cosmic meaning to it. The primary goal is simply to listen and be present. Tie back. This practice directly addresses the confusion caused by unexplained physical sensations, offering a safe and grounded way to explore what's happening without jumping to fear-based conclusions. Have you ever thought of someone you haven't seen in years, only to have them call you that very same day? Or you're wrestling with a problem, and you overhear a conversation between strangers that gives you the exact answer you need. These are synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. When your life is about to change, the frequency of these events often increases dramatically. It feels like the universe is conspiring in your favor, leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow. These moments are affirmations. They are the universe winking at you, saying, "Yes, you're on the right path. Keep going." Synchronicities are the language of flow. They are a sign that you are moving out of resistance and into alignment with your deeper purpose. Life starts to feel less like a struggle and more like a dance. You ask, and the answer appears. You need something, and it shows up. It can feel magical, and it is, but it's a magic that you are co-creating. These moments are powerful, but they are also fleeting. It's easy to experience a moment of awe, and then, an hour later, get pulled back into the stress and doubt of daily life. The key is to learn how to anchor the feeling of that magical alignment, to carry it with you even when things don't feel so magical. How can you honor these moments and invite more of them into your life? Micro habit 6. The synchronicity anchor purpose: to amplify the positive energy of meaningful coincidences and train your mind to recognize and appreciate the flow of life. How to? The next time a synchronicity occurs, no matter how small, pause for just 15 seconds. Take one deep breath, place your hand on your heart, and silently or aloud, say the words, "Thank you. I see this. I am grateful." Feel the genuine appreciation in your body. Signs you're doing it right. You'll start to notice more and more synchronicities. The feeling of being supported and guided will become more consistent, not just a fleeting surprise. You'll feel a deeper sense of trust in your life journey. Common pitfalls: dismissing small synchronicities as not big enough to count. A parking spot opening up is just as valid as running into a long-lost friend. Another pitfall is starting to expect or demand them. which creates resistance and pushes the flow away. The key is gentle appreciation, not expectation. Tie back. This practice gives you a way to actively participate in the surge of meaningful coincidences, turning them from passive, surprising events into conscious moments of connection and gratitude. All of these signs, the symbols, the fears, the synchronicities, are ultimately pointing in one direction. They are pointing you back to yourself. They are a call to move from a life lived by default to a life lived with intention. They signal the end of one chapter and the thrilling, uncertain, beautiful beginning of a new one. This journey of change is not about becoming someone new. It is about becoming more fully who you have always been. It is about shedding the layers of who you thought you were supposed to be, so that your true self can finally breathe. It's a process of remembering your own strength, your own wisdom, and your own light. So, when your world feels like it's being turned upside down, remember this: sometimes things need to be turned upside down so they can finally be set right side up. The payoff when you strip everything else away. Two core principles emerge from this journey. First, the universe is not happening to you, it is responding through you. The signs aren't random external events, but reflections of your own inner state, guiding you toward what's ready to heal and grow. Second, your attention is your most sacred power. Where you place your focus, on fear or on curiosity, on confusion or on trust, is what shapes your reality. These signals are simply asking you to place your attention on the possibility of something new. To put this into practice, here is a simple invitation for the next 7 days. It's a tiny, repeatable act that weaves together everything we've explored. Your 7-day practice. The 1-minute arrival 3 times a day. Perhaps when you wake up, at your lunch break, and before you sleep. Set a timer for 1 minute. For the first 30 seconds, close your eyes and practice the grounding chord, just breathing and feeling your connection to the earth. For the second 30 seconds, open your eyes and notice one small, beautiful, or unexpected thing in your immediate environment. A ray of light, the pattern in a wood grain, the sound of a bird. That's it. This simple minute of arrival anchors you in your body and attunes you to the quiet magic that is always present, training you to see the signs not as disruptions, but as a welcome home.